Hey everybody, the Allfather here, and this is going to be a video on an attack strategy guide to beat this common internet base, commonly called Diamond Tesla Moat, or some sort of Tesla Moat base. You see a lot of different variations, and in this clan war we came up against 5 variations of this base, and consistently 3-starred all of them, so good opportunity to showcase different ways to beat this base. So the basic design concepts of this base are that Tesla Moat. That's the big thing that is what makes this one stand out. And the very often what you're going to have in the core here in this moat is Tesla, giant bomb, Tesla, Tesla, giant bomb, Tesla. And so obviously there's lots of different variations that could happen on this. You may end up seeing somebody go Tesla, giant bomb, Tesla, giant bomb, Tesla, giant bomb, Tesla, giant bomb, something like that, and splitting them up, or they might have double giant bombs there. And so basically the issue with that is obviously you don't want a pack of hogs running through that Tesla moat and hitting a bunch of giant bombs. And so, like I said, we ran into this 5 times in one clan war, and I'm going to show a couple of different ways to handle this base. Basically, how you handle this base hinges on where the queen is located. In this one, you'll see, obviously, she's located down here, and so the attack angle for this version of it is going to be in through this compartment, and then you're always going to want to jump into the moat. And so you'll see the army composition here in just a bit, but the idea is going to be to send the kill squad in at the queen. This base, the way it's usually designed, has a lurable clan castle, and so we're going to suggest luring the clan castle troops out and dealing with them with poison spells. And so that's how the clan castle is going to go down. Kill squad is going to go in and take out the queen, and the jump spell is how we're going to access the Tesla moat. And so we'll go ahead and take a look at this first attack on this style of base here. And you'll notice the army composition down there. Gonna bring cold-blooded golem, 2 golem approach, and depending on the variation of the base, you're gonna bring about 9 or 10 wizards. The hogs are gonna be somewhere in the 25 to 27 range. There's a little bit of flex play there for you. And clan castle is going to be obviously your second golem. In this instance here, we bring wall breakers when the queen is down here. In another couple versions, you're going to see where we won't need to bring wall breakers because we'll be able to jump right to the moat and to the queen. And so in this version, we're going to go ahead and bring the wall breakers to break a wall. And like I said, you're going to go ahead and do a lure. We have an accessible clan castle lure with a single hog, I believe, should be able to get in there. There it is, and that pops the clan castle, no problem. From there, you see we're going to bring double poison spell, and the first one goes down. The lower level poison spell should go down first, and what you're doing there is waiting for that loon to bake and drop down, and then that second one can go down. Doesn't necessarily have to wait all the way till the loon's down, but the idea is that you don't want to spread any of that poison spell's effect onto the loon of the max poison spell. And what this is going to do then is it's going to go ahead and take the dragon and the clan castle out of the picture. And then you see right over here, we've got the cold-blooded golem. Nice spread on there, creating the wizard funnel there, dropping about 4 wizards on each side because we want to make sure that the royals walk right into the queen compartment. Wall breakers break into the compartment there, followed by the king. And what he's going to do is he's going to go in and latch onto the enemy queen and take her out. Now you see the jump spell there. Again, we're jumping into the moat. The whole idea is to jump into the moat, and then the hogs are going to go ahead and take a path from the south. And we'll go ahead and pause that just right there. The idea with the hog pathing is they're going to come in from the south, and they'll kind of work their way up in here to help with the expos there, and then you're going to drop a few more hogs in here and just kind of randomly add a few more hogs in here. Now you notice there's also giants there. Those are going to go ahead and tank the single target defenses to keep some of the firepower off the hogs. But basically the hogs are going to work their way around here, at which point that's where the heal spell placement comes in. And we're going to bring the 1 jump and then 3 heal spells. So obviously you've seen the jump spell already. Now the heal spells are going to have to go something like this to keep the hogs alive. They're going to have to go here on the approach to the expos. They're going to have to go about here to guard that first double giant bomb area, and then they're going to have to go here to kind of overlap the double giant bomb area and the approach to the final defenses. So we'll go ahead and watch that as it unfolds here. So Kill Squad's still doing work there. The Royals and the Golems are jumping into the Tesla Moat. The goal is if your heroes are high enough that they're able to get up there into that moat and take out some of those defenses there. Ideally, you don't want them to jump into that top compartment like they did. You want them to go right up the Tesla Moat. So that jump spell was probably off by just a tile or two. But you see, you'd want them to be able to jump into the core and be distracting those defenses. And you see here comes the giants, which are distracting while the hogs work their way around. Heal spells cover the double giant bomb locations in the moat, and the hogs pretty much do the rest of the work. And if done right, the queen should not take any hits. You see, it's only a level 10 queen, but she was tanked the whole way between the golems, the BK, and the hogs, that she's not taking any firepower. Her responsibility really isn't to have to take down any defenses. You've got the defense targeting troops to take care of that. And now all the defenses are down. All the hogs are still working their way around. There is still that double giant bomb set on the top there, obviously, that you see didn't trip, but that's because of the fact that the golem and the kill squad went up one way and took out all the pathing from the defenses, and the hogs went around the other way. And so even though there was 2 double giant bomb sets in there, they're not even going to be tripped and go that way. So obviously everything's taken out. It's just a matter of cleanup work, and they take it out for the 3-star. Next here, you're going to see the same base, only we've got a Town Hall 10 player, 9.5 attacking it, so they're going to have 4 heal spells. But again, you're going to see the same general concept there. It's an easy lure. It's not an unlurable clan castle. Really, there's only one defense that's going to target anything trying to pop the clan castle. Able to easily do a double poison drop to take out the clan castle troops. And then again, it's that same idea, because where the queen is located when she's down like that, we're going to access her from this compartment right over here using cold-blooded golem approach. Just creating your standard whiz funnel to get your kill squad into the queen. And then just like the previous attack, going to jump up to the Tesla Moat. And so again, higher level troops, but same concept. He ends up having the extra spell capacity to send 6 wall breakers and break into 2 compartments, which is helpful, obviously. Royals should go down really soon here, a little late on the Royals. They should be the one getting in there and dealing with the Queen, but obviously the Wizards can do the job as well. But you definitely don't want the Royals to take a walk, and so it's important to get them in there before too many things go down. But you can see that jump spell accesses the moat and the core, and his troops start jumping in there. This one, you see the Teslas didn't pop up there that time, so it's a little different layout, and that's the differences in these bases, is the Teslas and the giant bombs can be located in a little bit different spots. But in this case, it's Tesla, double giant bomb, Teslas, double giant bomb, Tesla. But you can see everything's the same. The whole approach to it's the same. Doesn't really matter. The only things that are really going to differ is which compartments you attack from. And on the next couple, I'll show you a little bit of a variation on the design of the base and how you just tweak things just a little bit to account for that. So, but again, you can just see there, you attack it systematically at the queen, take care of the clan castle troops, go at the queen, jump into the Tesla Moat, and the hogs do the rest, clean up troops for the 3-star. Okay, so here's the variation of this, and you have to look at them closely and go back and forth maybe to see it, but there's a couple differences in how this base is set up. And what you see here is the lure is a little bit different because now we have cannons down here. And those cannons are outside of the radius of the clan castle, and so we have to lure a little different way, and that's not a problem. There's a very easy opening to lure from right in here to go into that archer tower, and that will go ahead and pop the clan castle. So that's the first difference in this base. The second difference is over here. Is notice that the queen, instead of being down in here, she's up one compartment and she's over here. And so because she's right up next to this wall here, she will go ahead and either jump this wall if you want, or she'll jump this wall. The nice thing is because she will jump this wall here, is you don't really need to bring wall breakers on this attack. Because a jump spell placed correctly right here will go ahead and get your entire kill squad in there. The queen will jump the wall here, so you'll still have access to the queen, you still have access to the Tesla moat, and it works out really nicely. And so what that allows you to do is put in that 10th wizard for a little more DPS, and everything else is pretty much the same as what we saw in the other attacks, in that you can either bring all hogs, or what I like to do is get those max giants in and bring them in and tank here while you send your hogs in. A couple different packs from a couple different angles to try to keep them all together. And again, then it's just a matter of managing those 3 heal spell placements, which again are going to be on your approach to the expos. Over here covering the Tesla in the first giant bomb spot, and then over here covering the second giant bomb spot. And so this is how this one looks, just a little bit different, but you can see all the general concepts against this base are the same. And so you can still get a 1-troop lure there to pop the clan castle. Dropping that poison. Again, staggered poison spell is the best to make sure that that dragon gets out. If you have a level 5 dragon in the clan castle, if you've ever done that and left just a sliver of health, it's probably because you double drop poison spells or you didn't have high enough levels. But if you have max poison spells or even a combined level 5 with a 2 and a 3 or something, you can still do it with the staggered drop. So once that clan castle is taken care of, you notice that the launch point is just a little different there because we're going to come at it from that top side just a bit. Still got to create a nice wide whiz funnel, get the royals in to make sure they go the right direction. But then notice that jump spell location. That's going to go ahead and give the king access to the enemy archer queen. And as soon as he starts taking some hits, he'll aggro onto her and take her out. And then the jump spell also gets the golems to walk up the Tesla moat. Once all that's done, you don't really need to do much other than watch queen ability and go ahead and start the hog packs going in and get them going at all those external defenses. Again, just managing the heal spell placement is really the most critical part from here. Don't want to be watching the other side of the screen. Just watch your queen ability if you need to pop that, which she shouldn't really be taking any hits anyway if you're doing it right. Pre-heal there was a little late, you see, but got it down, only tripping 1 bomb at a time. And so the hogs go ahead and live through that, but definitely got to get those areas healed before the hog pack gets there. And then that third one covers, obviously, the approach to the remaining defenses. And so as you can see, these are all first-time attacks that you're seeing. These were not follow-up attacks or pre-scouted or anything. This approach works like dynamite, every time if you do it right. The only time you may have any struggle with it is if you're going up against hero levels that are significantly, greater than yours. But in balanced hero levels or where you're within a couple levels of the enemy, this is going to work. So I'll go ahead and speed it up to the ends. You see the cleanup, but again, you can see a little different base design, works exactly the same way. Again, here's another base. You may think you're looking at the same attack. You're not. Again, they had this copycat base across the whole, a bunch of their whole clan had all these bases. You see that just shows a lure from the other side. Same exact process. We're not going to go through all of this in detail. We'll go ahead and watch it in double speed, but this is the exact same base, exact same design again, and because the queen is located towards the top, again, you're going to see the approach on this attack is going to go ahead and be creating the funnel from this direction. And don't need wall breakers because that heal spell is going to, or that jump spell is going to go ahead and access that compartment and get everything in there. And from there, you let them work a little bit, but then get those hogs in right away. Giants for a little bit of distract to save some of the hit points on the hogs. Healing at the expos, healing at the giant bomb location in the Tesla moat, and then healing in the second part of the moat where the other giant bomb is on the approach to the remaining defenses. And again, it looks like copycat attacks almost, which obviously it is, but you can hardly tell the difference because when you execute it that way, I don't want to say it's foolproof, but it's pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it. So I'll go ahead and fast forward that to the end, and I'm going to show you one more, and it's going to be a little different style, and they definitely changed up the base quite significantly on this one. Okay, so this one you can see has the same basic design, but there's a lot of differences in how it's set up. And so the first thing you notice is that moat. Now you notice that the moat area only really has kind of a half moat. And then you also see that there's some changes down here where they bumped that out. So that's suspicious right away for either giant bombs or Teslas being located down there. We still have a 2x2 opening here, which could be giant bomb or Tesla as well. You also have a potential issue up in there, but not likely because that wouldn't be a great spot for them. But you can see that they've changed things up just a little bit. And so the difference in this is we have the queen obviously up here. They moved the queen where normally she would typically be down here where that elixir storage is or something. So the queen is up there. She's right by an air defense and another air defense over here. In addition to that, you'll notice that we have not maxed expos and they're set on ground. And so all those factors being in there where the air defenses are close to the queen, the expos are set to ground, we're actually going to see an air attack against this base. Again, this is still that diamond Tesla moat design. It's just altered, hybrid. They thought they knew better and changed things up a little bit. So because of those alterations to the base, we're going to look at a Go La Lune attack instead, and how that's going to be handled is taking a quad quake, 4 quake spells right in this area. That's going to take out those walls there and allow access to this air defense, and the archer queen. In addition, obviously we need to get close enough to pop the clan castle and take care of that. And so again, it's going to be cold-blooded Go La Lune. I'm going to go ahead and start the golem funnel up in here and then bring everything in this direction. Go ahead and quake that wall compartment open like we said. And then once the kill squad starts engaging the queen and the clan castle troops and those expos, we're going to have a heal spell and a rage spell waiting right there on the approach. And so the responsibility of that kill squad is to take out the queen, 2 ADs, and the clan castle troops. Once that is accomplished, then it's just a matter of the La Lune portion of the raid on the back side. And what that is just taking one more lava hound than remaining air defenses. So if the plan is to take out 2 air defenses, we have 2 remaining, which means we're going to bring 3 lava hounds. And they're going to go ahead and go in here and take that, and they are going to go ahead and distract all of these archer towers in here. And targeted loons will go ahead and follow behind here, dropping about 2 for each defense. And they'll work their way around there. That 3rd lava hound comes into the remaining air defense, and again targeted loons come into these defenses and they take out the entire backside of the base, and just this nice standard Go La Lune there. So we'll go ahead and watch how that works out for this attack by Awesome Sauce on this base. You see the army comp down there, just like mentioned. 2 golems, 1 in the clan castle, 3 lava hounds, 12 loons, 9 wizards, and a couple wall breakers to get in the top. You still got to create that whiz funnel, obviously, to drive all of the kill squad into the core. Break the wall there. That's going to get the golems to dive into the middle after the funnel's been created, followed by the royals. And the quad quake goes in to open up both of those areas where the air defenses are. Queen jumps the wall. She's going to go ahead and be aggroed onto by the BK and the wizards. There's the clan castle pop, and a poison spell is going to be waiting, as well as the heal and the rage. You can see 1 air defense is down. Wizards go over under the rage and heal spell and take out the 2nd air defense, and the loons and the lava hounds go ahead in immediately. And there are air skeletons there, which are a little bit of a problem, but you know, the queen or the wizards will probably take those out. Usually on a higher level Town Hall 9 base, you're often seeing ground skeleton troops. You know, maybe they've been getting la-looned a lot, so they went ahead and put air. But again, you can see the la-loon portion takes care of the rest. The lava hounds provide all the tank necessary for those loons to follow behind and take out the defenses. And from there, there's 2 hounds that didn't even bust. On a higher level base, higher level expos, higher level Teslas, those hounds would have busted, and there would have been a little more as far as pups for cleanup. But as it is, obviously works out just fine. So again, there you go. There's another version, 5th version of that Diamond Tesla Moat base. Can be defeated many different ways. Typically, it's going to be that go we ho strategy, but obviously here there's the alternate strategy of the go la loon when you see alterations that open it up for an air attack. So there you go, the Diamond Tesla Moat base. Love to hear what you think about the attack strategy and how it's working for you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And you can also follow us on Twitter at ClashWithTaf. That's the handle, at ClashWithTAF. Until next time, everybody, this is the Allfather.